So let's say my non-ag resident who lived in tract B is no longer there, and we have somebody new in that location. If I want to remove that tract from the listing, I'll just click on that tract letter, the B2, and I'll change my answer to the first question. Did you operate inside these lines? I'll say no. And that's all we have to do. What you'll notice is that the status is going to say no longer in that segment. In order to replace the person who was living in that segment, I'm going to have to click the Add button and answer the screening question with a yes, which now creates the new tract letter at the very bottom, tract G or tract 7, and it's going to create a dummy ID that can be associated with that record. If I now want to put in that person's information, I now need to go back to the screener record. Did you operate inside the lines? I'll say yes. We draw off the boundaries and then we can enter in the information. I'm just going to make up a name here. We'll say that this is Disneyland and that the resident's name is Jane Disney. Now, one feature I want to point out that this instrument has is that it can start autofilling street addresses based on the first few characters entered. So let's say we wanted to find the address for Disneyland here. I can select it when it becomes available in the pick list. And then I'll just move on to the phone number, which I'll just put in all fives, just for simplicity's sake. Once that is done, I can start answering each of the screening questions one by one. I'm going to go through this fairly quickly because, in theory, I've already asked these screening questions of the operator and I know the answer is going to be no to all of them. Once the last screening question is answered, I'll be able to answer the questions about how many acres are in the tract, what is the land use, which I'll just say is residential, that has no potential for agriculture. I'll use the pull-down list to say it's residential. And then I can submit. Once I see it qualifies as a non-ag tract, I get my warning, I send it off, and all is good. And that's all you need to do to complete a non-ag tract.